Hey everybody, welcome to Members Mailbag.
Hello.
RJ wanted to crush my world right before we went live, and I'm like, let's talk about this live. Not stifle movie talk. Let's talk about it. Let's figure this out because he's got some breaking news or something, or and it is
Kinda. I mean,
kind of
I
crushing
heard.
my world
I
behind
heard.
behind
I.
backstage. And
I
thank you,
heard.
Josh and RJ, for
Yeah. Well, I heard it through the grapevine, but apparently, Max's good friend, still in Mikey Sutton, kinda said Grace was right. Sorta. I mean, the DCEU is dead. In their
I
words,
don't believe it till I hear it.
but the Snyderverse is still intact. That it could be revisited down the line, I guess, in a separate timeline. So they're basically saying that what we've been hearing is indeed true for the main continuity, right? That's basically the implication I hear. So technically, they're saying Grace is right, sorta. Uh,
I don't know about it's still that. What the hell are you saying, RJ? Come
I'm
on,
I'm
you gotta.
I'm telling you what I saw. I'm telling you what I
Okay.
saw.
And sorry, I'm not on screen. I had to wait for these two. They were
Uh,
extremely late.
we were waiting for
And
you, actually.
okay. Remember to smash the like button for members mailbag.
Uh-huh.
Um, to
Yeah.
to help this series out. Josh has helped me. RJ's here. I appreciate it. And then
So
uh,
let me ask you this, Max, because this is what Mikey and Sil said. They basically said that the Flash is going to create this timeline where Michael Keaton now exists. It's not the Burton verse, it's something else. It's a brand new timeline, separate from the
Birdverse.
Snyderverse. Separate from the Snyderverse, it's something completely different. It's something brand new going forward to craft and write their own story. So, what do you think?
I don't know. I don't know what to think. Listen, I was gonna do a video on Grace, how she's kind of she's already setting the stage for now, that she could walk it back later. As long as they don't close it off completely, there's
it's
opportunities for the
it's
future.
not a racing, but it's pivoting. I would say it's kind of going. No, Rel. I'm telling Max what Sil and Mikey said, but I didn't actually watch it. I'm just getting backhand information, so I could be wrong on what they said. Maybe you guys in the chat who do watch them can clarify what he actually meant. But to me, it's kind of
Hey,
saying
everyone.
it's a branching timeline. They're doing their own thing for the main continuity. The Snyderverse can still be in motion, but it be in a separate continuity. That's kind of what I believe that they were trying to say. I could be wrong. Again, clarify it if I'm
All right.
wrong.
Good night,
But
everyone.
all right. So I guess Max rage quit the stream.
No. Well, I have to research.
Yeah, I mean
Uh,
we can research. You can look at that another time.
yeah.
Again, if I got something wrong, let me know because I could be misinterpreting what they said. But to me, that's what I saw or at least read. That was what was implied. Separate timeline, new continuity after Flashpoint. So
Yeah, well, I'm trying this maybe switch it up until who's talking. Like, I'm thinking you could do this. I don't know. That might look a little better. I'm
start
not sure.
You're
experimenting.
not joking, right?
No. So, Twisted Metal. I've been trying please, thumbs up the video because I've been trying to give people the variety they're asking for. We didn't, honestly, and this is not, I do not like criticize my viewers. We need more questions and topics for the members mailbag for next week because we had only limited this week. So I was trying to come up with some cool topics, and I was doing research. Actually someone's question made me think about the topic, about video game properties. Yes, I am. Thank you for telling me that, RJ, because now I'm gonna probably work on a pre-recorded vid. What the hell's RJ on about? And I'm
Like
interested.
I
I'm
said,
interested.
I
No,
don't shoot the messenger. Don't shoot
no,
the
no, no.
messenger. I'm just saying what
Even
was said.
I'll be honest
Messenger,
with
who do you work for?
you.
I don't work for no one. I work for myself. So
I'll be honest. Even before, no, let's go back to this. Is better, I guess. Even before I research it, even if they come out and say Grace was right, I still
well, I want to
I
clarify.
still say we all don't really know until everything, because everything changes all the time.
No, that's true. I shouldn't say that they said Grace was right. I think they said basically the rumors of a rebooted timeline in the main continuity is true.
Mm-hmm.
It's splintering the timelines towards two different directions.
No shooting messengers. What's this? Memes of destruction exposed us? Are you serious?
No, only exposed you. Only exposed you, Max.
Sorry, Max. Where? On his YouTube video?
I don't know. Do you want us to find out?
Yeah. Well, that is interesting. What do you think, Josh? Let's get Josh's opinion. What do you think? Do I need to go and cry backstage or what?
So, well, I'm crying because I thought me and RJ were going to host the show together, but
no problem.
I'm just kidding, Max.
All right.
Oh my God, was he serious? Come on. Okay, there you go.
maybe you guys would do better without me. I don't know. That's good. I could still be napping. That's fine. No, I'm just kidding. I wanted to talk
to you, Max. We love you, Max.
Love too.
Well, by the way, I will be going live after this members mailbag for another episode of the Weekly Scoop. So, Max, if you want to join me for that, you can.
Sure. God damn, you're already up to episode 2 when my episode 1 got derailed. Oh my God. And it's a good idea. It's a good idea.
You gotta compete.
Oh my. No, I do not know exactly what they said. I was sleeping.
I works hard. My personal opinion is that you should take Mondays and Tuesdays off because you work a lot of hours and you do a lot of shit, and especially you got family that you take care of, and I think a day or two off would be good for you.
Okay.
For me too. That's just my own personal opinion. So take it or leave it.
All
right. What? Grace is saying that the Snyderverse is dead?
No, well, that was a while ago. We're talking about so that came out today.
I'm gonna have to do my own.
And everyone is confirming that when she said the Snyderverse is no more. That
there's other people backing that up, but now Sil and Mikey kind of chimed in on what's going on post Flash with the Batgirl movie and some other stuff. They're seemingly confirming that Michael Keaton is coming in, but it's like a new timeline. It's not the Burton verse. It's more like Michael Keaton being brought into a new continuity. So
he did.
Okay, but we're still getting his Batman, but it's going to be like a new timeline.
Memes did expose me. I'm going to do a separate vid for that though. I want to go fresh reaction of him exposing me.
Well, what's the video title?
Jolly exposes Mad Max's weakness. Wait a second. I thought you were exposing, not Jolly. I don't know.
Wait, Jolly the puppet, the patriotic puppet.
Yeah.
What does Jolly have to do with this?
Is it Jolly Snow Dub?
Yes.
Okay, I ain't buying that crap. So like you get that Jolly exposes. Jolly ain't exposing nothing but himself. All right.
Well, he might. He's a naughty puppet.
Han says he's gonna expose you now, Max.
Oh, go right ahead. Everyone expose me.
Yeah. Exposed everyone.
Well, Film Goblin, is this confirmed?
Yes,
PG-13.
That is confirmed. It's going to be a hard PG-13 though. I can pull it up right.
I think they're afraid to do the R with a Batman because no Batman has been rated R. Actually, there's been a history of Batman films pushing the PG-13 rating. Really.
Let me read you the description. The Batman rated PG-13 for strong, violent, and disturbing content, drug content, strong language, and some suggestive material. So strong and disturbing content.
Yeah.
Strong violence and disturbing content. So there you go.
I don't think it needs to be R. I think it very easily. I think
they're saying it's going to be a hard PG-13, like a borderline R.
Well, that's always what Batman was. Even when Batman came out in the 89, 90s, the first two, not Forever in Batman Robin, but Batman Returns were pretty dark. For the time.
Was Batman and Robin PG-13 or was that rated PG?
I think it's PG. It looks so
because it was like for little kids, so I don't think it's PG-13.
Oh yeah, it was definitely. I think it was PG.
And then I'd say Batman Begins was sort of solid PG-13, but The Dark Knight was pretty. I don't know.
You can do a lot with PG-13 these days, though.
Yeah, dude. Like everybody's so critical on the freaking rating. Who gives a shit? If it's a freaking good movie, it's a good movie, guys. That's how I look at it.
Okay.
Yeah.
You don't like. I understand you want to see the blood and stuff, like when we were talking the one time about the Blade stuff. Okay, I get that detail, but like for Batman, PG-13 is fine. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. I think it'll be great. Just my take.
Reeves Justice.
Yes.
Hey, what's up, H-Ports?
Zeke says, "Do you think Poison Ivy would be good to add, and who would play her? For the Batman or for what?"
I think for the Batman, yeah. There is an actress rumor. I forgot her name though, but she it's crap. It was with the rumors that they're doing some Two-Face thing in the sequel or something. I forgot.
Yes, I do like Batman 89 better than Returns. But I was I was super hyped for Returns though.
They're both good movies. They're both good movies.
Oh, yeah.
I've actually not watched Returns in the longest.
Hey, why don't you watch it now? It's a winter movie. It's a Christmas movie.
Yeah.
Oh, I watched that. I watched that the day before Christmas Eve, and it's so freaking cool, dude.
Earl says, "I'd love an R-rated Batman, but I understand the fear that it could have on impact." Yeah. I don't think they.
I was gonna mention the other problem though too is that listen, you could do it, but they're making Lego sets and all these toys for kids and all that. It's like the parents would complain if they made toys for kids, but it's an R-rated Batman movie.
Well, right. Even though Joker with Joaquin Phoenix made a lot of money and is very profitable, was the supplemental material, like the merch, the big sellers on that one. Not necessarily. There's not a lot of the Joker doing something to a talk show host live on air.
Yeah, he blew his head off live on air.
Because honestly, that was one of the pivotal moments of the film. How are you going to make a Lego set out of that?
Yeah.
That's always a consideration.
Oh,
that's why they didn't wasn't their plan, that movie. That was just a happy surprise for them for box office. But yeah, the goal is always to be box office and merch too in other stuff.
Well, I didn't get to talk to you about this, Max, and before we get into the mailbag
actually
stuff.
if some indie people make like custom Lego sets, that would be an amazing Lego set. Now that I think about it, it'd be pretty messed up, but still, like
for Joker or what?
Yeah, for Joker on the set with
with Murray. Oh yeah.
Hey, Blinded Braille, channel 66. I got some people coming over from my channel. Checking me out.
Cool. I appreciate that.
But Max, I wanted to ask you this because I didn't get a chance to talk to you about this. I know you're watching my debate with Enosh.
I only watched a little bit.
Well, what'd you think? First off,
I honestly just watched the first few minutes and I had to go. I will catch it. I should watch it when I'm working or something and finish it. I think it was a great idea. I think that's what the kind of stuff we need. It's fun, just check your emotions at the door, have some fun, and that's great movie talk. I like that kind of stuff.
Well, let me ask you this: how do you feel about Batgirl right now? And what do you think of the Robin and Batman mural that leaked?
Oh, I watched your video first the other day, your single video, which is a good video.
Oh yeah, I made it.
And then I was like, before I saw Robin, it looked like there was a glow behind him, like it looked like a mural that someone does when someone like a hero passes or something, like some graffiti artist would do that because they were gone. And now Now I'm not sure. Robin's in there. I mean, if it is the Burton verse, there was supposed to be a Robin. There was a comic, right, with or are they talking about Chris O'Donnell's like, I don't know how they're.
I think in the Batman '89 comic, his name was Drake Winston. It was like an original character who was Robin. But if it's a new timeline, new universe, then it ultimately doesn't kind of matter, I guess, because it's different.
Mm-hmm.
So
I think that's kind of better in a way. That way we can let these new stories breathe and stop judging it on comics and stuff and just give it a chance to be its own thing.
Well, I did say in the chat, though, that they do, like when Enos was saying he's frustrated that because they can never get it right in live action. Like, we haven't really had a successful Batman and Robin yet out of all these Batman movies.
Well, it's because Batman and Robin scared them. They're a little worried about going back to it being too campy, but you can do it right. I mean, because I know Max will be talking about this in the Weekly Scoop, but I'll just give you a tease.
Oh, man, does he really pimp his show, Josh? God damn it.
Oh, yeah. He pimps the shit out of that, dude.
Just a tease for what we're going to be talking about tonight, but a couple of reliable quote unquote scoopers are indeed confirming Grace's report that they are going to have a Robin cameo in the Batgirl movie to finally set up the Nightwing movie that we've been waiting for all this time. And the rumored casting is Dylan O'Brien as Dick Grayson.
Who the hell is that?
Oh, I think Aaron was doing something on that, talking about that. I got to research that too. There's very interesting movie news out there.
What was his name going to be coming in as Nightwing?
The rumor is Dylan O'Brien.
Okay.
He was in a movie. Actually, funny enough, he was in an action movie with Michael Keaton a couple years ago, actually. So it'd be kind of ironic if he was cast.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. I think I've seen him in something. He looks good. He'd be good Nightwing. Yeah. My personal take is that the one playing Batgirl, she's done one movie that I can find. If I'm wrong, correct me.
She was in that musical.
Into the Heights. That's it.
Yeah, In the Heights. Yeah.
Yeah, that's all I've seen.
I think
personally,
I think she's done TV work too, though.
Yeah, like if someone's gonna be Batgirl, I personally think she should have a little more experience in film. That's just my own personal opinion, but yeah. But like Keaton, I love Keaton, and not just Batman. I like Keaton in anything. So.
Like I've seen images of her in the cowl. She looks really solid in the outfit.
I haven't seen those images, but
yeah.
Cool.
I mean, not the official, just like fan art, but like it looks a lot like her.
Oh yeah.
I mean, that's not like something to definitely be sold on, but I'm like, okay, this is interesting.
Like I'm looking at Dylan O'Brien's filmography right now. And he's got a really good resume. So like, yeah, him as Nightwing, I'd so be into that.
Yeah. Well, what I was hey, Phil TMNT, Han says he wants nobody actors in the roles or actors who need to be redeemed from old balance.
Dylan O'Brien's kind of a known actor, but he hasn't really been in much. And Leslie Grace,
like Teen Wolf.
Look at the MCU though. The MCU's cast a ton of unknown actors who are barely in anything. They turn out to be great casting decisions.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously you cast some established names too. I mean, look at the Batgirl movie, right? You have an unknown actress playing Batgirl, but you have Hollywood legends Michael Keaton and Brendan Fraser playing supporting roles. And you have J.K. Simmons as well. So you have a strong supporting cast that can help the lead actress, carry the weight a little bit. So
if she can get the rub from it and she does good in the role, then of course I'm going to support it. I'm a Batman fan.
I like how you use the wrestling term that she's going to get the rub.
Yeah, you know what I meant. She will benefit from all those known actors.
I know. I'm just saying that people are like, what do you mean she's gonna get the rub?
Yeah, well, Degrassi Knowles changed his icon here. It's throwing me off. Dick Grayson Robin was in Sam Hamm's Burton Batman script. Joker causes the Flying Grayson's death. He's not responsible for Bruce's parents' death in those drafts, just Dick's. Okay, thanks for
remember that.
Yeah. If this will elevate her into like more stuff and like she does the Barbara Gordon character right, then I'll be definitely into it.
I'm gonna ask Degrassi this because he might be a Hollywood insider. Who knows? Okay. Degrassi, have you heard anything about Nightwing or Robin being in this Batgirl movie? And do you like the Batman '89 comic? If you've read that, let me know. Because some people really love that comic and how it continued Michael Keaton's story. Some people really don't like it. So,
yeah, like it's not that I want a known actor. I just want an actor with a little bit of more experience. That's all.
Okay.
They don't have to be huge and mainstream. I just thought that if you're going to have someone as Batgirl, maybe have a couple more movies or some theater or something under their belt. That's all.
I understand. Hans says Hans' opinion is he likes the opposite, lesser known. I don't know. For superhero movies, I like unknown actors more than other roles. For me personally, because I don't know. Of course I want the talent, the resume. They have to have some history there. Sure.
Relapse.
We're going to talk about Twisted Metal. Listen, that's one of my favorite games series ever. And someone was asking just a glimpse to the members' mailbag. Someone was asking, I think it might have even been Relapse on the members' mailbag. Maybe it was. I can't remember who wrote it. I think. What 3 video games, or maybe it was Blinded Braille. What 3 video games do you want to make a comeback? And one is Twisted Metal. I love destruction, action, car racing games. I like Destruction Derby. I think the way to get Twisted Metal right is not only have the weapons, make it Destruction Derby and the weapons too. I think that would be a killer combo that you can you know what I mean by that? You could smash into cars too, besides just shooting at them, have both. And then I've heard that RJ, do you know the PS5 game where that's Destruction Derby that was released? Destruction All-Stars.
Destruction All-Stars, yeah.
That game's not that great, but it's
fun.
But the thing it does get right is the mechanics. There's not a lot of environments, and I don't like the visual aesthetic. It's just okay. It just seems very they're trying to go after Fortnite, very samey.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, but can you imagine that game?
Those same developers are rumored to be making the Twisted Metal reboot.
That's what I was just gonna say.
Oh, sorry.
Yes, that's why I brought it up. That's
my bad.
No. But the other thing that's interesting about that is that game you could run out of the machine, and if you really think about I might do a separate video on this. If you really think about Twisted Metal, sometimes they, more than other car combat racing games, they really focus on the character. And some are on bikes, so it would be very interesting if they had the characters where they can remove the vehicle or jump on, or take a bat to the window and get in and throw the person out. There's so many opportunities there if they take the mechanics of that game and put it in Twisted Metal.
What do you think that getting a TV show is a good sign for a new game?
Oh yeah. And I was also watching David Jaffe is the creator, and he's on YouTube now. I've been watching his channel.
He has some bad takes on some stuff.
He has some good takes too, though. I'm gonna do some reactions.
Have you seen how he complained about Metroid? Have you seen some of the compilations about him and Metroid Dread? How pathetic he was at that game, though. The way he talked about it. Oh my god! Listen, David Jaffe, I respect the man, but sometimes, man, he does not know what he's talking about.
Oh no, Zentek. David Jaffe's on YouTube now. He's more in the commentary game now. I think he's semi-retired off of his successes and just does YouTube for extra cheddar. But he is not involved in gaming anymore. Maybe they could get him for the Amico. No way, because he likes sex and violence in his games, which he likes to push the limits there. There's no way. Callie, enough. No, it wasn't me. Okay. So what the topic is, though, is yes, they are working on a video game. Ooh, Mare's Edge. Underrated game ever. I have to play that. I played the demo back in the day, but I never ever actually played the whole game. Mirror's
Yeah,
Edge.
they actually announced the Twisted Metal TV show officially at Sony CES, their conference, when they announced PSVR 2.
Star Siege.
And I believe we're going to be talking about this, Max, but it's rumored that Anthony Mackie is going to be involved.
God damn it. Yes, RJ. I have articles. I have articles.
I'm just setting it up.
I'm joking, RJ. It's for fun. Yes. Zentek says David Jaffe needs to be involved in the TV series. Otherwise, I fear it will lose its edge. Well, this is the stage I want to set. Now that we know that they are working on a Twisted Metal TV series and it's on Netflix, what's with the Cobra Kai? Before we get into it, what's your initial thoughts of them even doing a TV series based on this property? Josh and RJ. Josh, do you know about Twisted Metal game series?
Oh, I know all about Twisted Metal.
Okay, I know absolutely. Well, I don't want to say nothing. I know of like Sweet Tooth, the character, like the iconic character, because I played like the PlayStation All Stars, that Smash Brothers clone. Yeah. I know of Twisted Metal. Just never had a chance to play one of the games because I grew up during the PS3 generation, predominantly as a hardcore gamer. So the PS3, I think the PS3 had a Twisted Metal game. I never ended up playing it. I didn't hear it was very good. So
I actually have that game and I never played it. And I always wanted to. Like I just have to hook up my PS3 and play it. I have it ready to go. That's part of the problem, I guess. I got it when it was like on clearance at Toys R Us. Firewater, that was not intentional. And honestly, at that I think we're okay now, but at that time, I think Jarbo would only come if it was someone else besides me. But they needed to get it out. They needed to get it out. It's fine. Like that stream wasn't even really about me, honestly. I had a few criticisms. I would have loved Firewater to get on there too. We know Firewater can go toe to toe with Jeremy.
Great if Firewater was there.
Yeah. So he did say, just before we move on to the topic, go back to Firewater, RJ.
I want to comment on this too when you guys are done.
Yeah. Before, Jeremy said, as long as no backlash, he may be open to doing something again without me involved at all, and have his critics. So, well, if I get any update on that, I will let you know. And I'll let Josh know and others, because I do know a lot of people wanted to, not necessarily dunk on him or anything, but give him some criticism. I do want to tell you that. Okay. Actually, I have an update from Jeremy. I'll make a separate video on this.
Hi, Jarbo. Jarbo's here in the chat too.
I did not. I'm just more tactful than you are. I don't have a problem with your angle. I just do my own thing when people's on streams. I still was critical of him. If you watch the stream over, I did tell him about the Shang-Chi and how he's ignoring context of the history of Asian people in Hollywood. And he's like bringing Jackie Chan, Bruce Lee and stuff. And I'm like, yeah, but they didn't get the big money, and that's the context. And why are you going to mock that? And then I also, I brought up some other stuff. I was letting everyone else talk, really, because I've talked to him plenty of times. So I mean, that's all it was. But I didn't rub his belly, and I was like, what? And if you listen, when people were really digging him, and like, I'll be real, I think a lot of people are his fans, and I'm not going to criticize you for that. I was like, what is this? No, I did say that on stream. I'm like,
I tried to ask some questions, tough questions, and I tried, not trying to dictate, but more so and steer the conversation a certain way. And I tried my best to get information from him. I mean, I don't know how successful I was, but I would not mind getting to do an interview with him where I can actually maybe not necessarily grill him, but try and ask the tougher, more hard-hitting questions.
Well, you notice I said the main problem I have with him now is that he still cries woke. And I said, I know you say you don't, but I disagree with you. And he always points to specific times when he was more nuanced, but the majority of his stuff is not. So I said, we'll always have that. So I did bring up my typical criticisms with him. I didn't mention the Last Jedi review at all because I'm so over that.
It was also like, to be fair, it was also like 2 or 3 in the morning.
Yeah. I was gonna go to bed. No, see, Jarbo, this is why, I did listen to your stream, Matt, before he came on, and Matt was like, "Screw this." If you really want to see a funny reaction, go watch Matt Jarbo's stream before he came on. He's like, "They're not gonna let me on. This sucks. This is stupid. I don't even want to watch." All right, but moving on. After Josh wanted to comment on that too, I think if Jeremy gives another opportunity, you could potentially be interested. Is that what I'm taking, or what's your thoughts there?
Yeah, like a lot of stuff's happened. I comment on a lot of it on my channel.
Yeah.
With Firewater, check out the Sunday member stream if you haven't. 1, that was a really good stream, and 2, Max is going to be doing a lot of new stuff for this channel. It's really going to be, Max was talking about possibly us being a competitor to G&G, which I think takes a lot of balls, ambition, and I like it.
Yeah.
So a lot of stuff coming up. He wants to help create more content creators like me and Rhea and up and coming people, and get them to work with people like your RJ, Enoch, stuff like that. And that's almost like a good freaking mentor program. Because you guys are established and I'm just starting.
Well, I do need to give you some things I'm considering, just like baby steps, is official merch. And then I'll have to see if I can, I don't want to say this right away, if I can afford to send merch to my frequent collaborators on the panel that are on camera. Or even if you're not, I'll try to do as much as I can if you're really support with panelists, and then maybe potentially a website. Now, I'm not a writer, but I do know a few people that might like to write articles and have some fun, and like series like the Weekly Scoop or even the Whole Scoop. If you get featured on a website too, that also helps engagement if you have that outside thing. So there's lots of, I'm not sold on anything. These are just ideas.
Yeah.
Stickers, patches, buttons. I think branding is something that I'm missing still, even though the show.
Because I'm still finding out my identity kind of. Once I get into full branding, then I'll go that route. But you wanting to bring it back and take it back to positive talk and take the community back in a positive direction. I talked about on my channel. I just came from a stream before I came on here. So I was talking about how I like the idea. I like that you're bringing it back. I like that you're distancing yourself from the negative from the past. And we're just getting back to the way we were months ago. Yeah, you're going to be calling out the minutes and stuff like that.
I think my majority of my call out videos are going to be solo.
Yeah.
Because sometimes I honestly think the only reason Jeremy came on the stream was Chris was going off.
Yeah.
And then he knew he could count it. But I will give you an update. If you want to reveal, I will. Now, I don't usually share DMs, but this is a fine DM to share because I reached out to him. And honestly, I have much more respect for him than Kennel or some other ones. After everything I said about this man, he still gave somewhat of a response. And that deserves to be applauded, even though I still have a real issue with his content. But I understand him more now because he basically said, I'm not going to do. Here's what you need to know about Jeremy. He does do it for funds. He does do it for business. And he's not going to do something unless YouTube rewards him for it. Like diversity of content. He basically said, yeah, I'll try something and then the engagement will go way down. And I'm not going to do that. Or I'll make a separate channel if I want to do that type of content. I want to bring variety of content. And I think that is something that he's missing. And I want that to be all on one channel. But I did reach out to him here. I'll show you the DM because it's all you can really see is what I sent to him today. And then the response. That is much better than I get from Kennel. So he liked it, But I said
he gave you a little heart.
Oh no, but that's a lot. Kennel completely ignores me. I have reached out to Kennel. I did the other day too. So, I mean, people might think, like Matt Jarbo might think I'm I'm rolling over or not. I said, thank you for coming on the stream for what it's worth. I am still going to be critical of you, but I will try my hardest not to get personal. And I do mean that. And keep it to you and Ryan. Congrats on a 100K on D-Day Cobra. I do think I finally understand you after all these years. And that's my major criticism is variety, diversity of content when he touts it for other things when he's very criticized. And he's absolutely right. YouTube does not, I'm not saying that justifies the way he does it. And I personally don't want to just make the same video talking points over and over, like the same angle on every video. I want to have different angles, different type of content, but he's absolutely right. YouTube only rewards you doing the same thing over and over. That's like if I only did Snyderverse content, I'd probably grow faster. And I can't do that. It doesn't interest me. Have a good one. And he that's something, I thought I'd share that with you. I'm not revealing anything personal there. Dude, I don't like that, but that he did it on a separate channel. You're being hyperbolic there, Matt. Am I congratulating on spreading that? At that time, lots of people had that opinion. I don't personally believe that opinion, but he did stop. Oh my, see, this is the Matt angle. But we have to gain control of members' mailbag though and get back to the topics. I thought I see it.
Twisted metal.
No, I think it's funny that you say Kendall doesn't talk to you because he talked to me the other day.
Well, I know he just doesn't talk to me.
No, he was having a live stream and I asked him about Old Republic and he was really cool. He said that they should stop cherry picking and come up with a actual they're gonna bring it in a canon. If not, then stop. And Ryan was super nice to me, so can't really say anything bad about him. He talked to me. I didn't send a super chat. And we just had a conversation about Book of Boba and freaking Old Republic. So Ryan was really cool to me, and I definitely appreciate that.
Yeah. Did I say anything there that was kissing his ass?
No.
I mean, no. So that's the Matt angle. So
anyway, Twisted Metal.
Right. Twisted Metal. I do want to.
Oh yeah, you were asking me on Twisted Metal. It's all right. I started playing the original one on PS1. My wife, Rachel, she is a huge Twisted Metal fan. She's probably going to love that show or movie or however they do it. But yeah.
This is where this is the link if anyone's interested in membership because I see some people are interested.
Oh yeah, definitely.
In the chat.
Guys, it's definitely worth it. Membership helped me go and introduce me to Max, and I'm where I am now. Friggin' so. Definitely. And it's not just for that. It's got a lot of great perks, freaking. And then we have the members, and your voice is always heard. And especially the Sunday streams. They were kind of drama for a while, but now it's getting back on track. So,
well, just if anything's going wrong, just give me time to correct it. That's all.
Exactly. But it's awesome. I love, I'm going on my last week of being a member, but it was awesome. The membership was definitely worth it. And Max does a lot of great stuff for the members. So good stuff.
Wait, it's your last
week. Well, what's your thoughts?
I didn't mean that's bad. I was just asking. It's not bad.
What?
Oh, nothing.
Okay, RJ.
Well, my question was before we get into the main topic was, what's your initial thoughts on? So the Twisted Metal game franchise. What's your thoughts on them even considering a TV series? And why do I say and Cobra Kai?
Because you want to rant about how Cobra Kai is a soap opera?
No, well, that too, but that's not it. That's not the reason. Josh,
I'm going to debate on that one.
Well, Josh, what's your thoughts on even adapting video game content and then wanting to consider Twisted Metal? Do you think that's even plausible? Should they try for this property as a TV series?
Personally, no.
No? Okay.
Because Twisted Metal is kind of cartoony. But
well, we'll see.
Is it going to be animation or live action?
I think it's live action.
If it's live action, I'm not sure. If you have the right production crew, they can pull it off. But it's got to be damn near perfect. Because didn't you say guys say Cowboy Bebop wasn't like that great? I don't know about that franchise, but
personally, I thought it kind of sucked. But
I liked it. I just don't finish it though, for what it's worth, because I was in the middle of watching it, and then they said it's canceled. I'm like, all right, I'll get to it when I can get to it.
Yeah, so, like, do you? Is that something you guys want to see? Is that something that the chat wants to see? Like, if it gets a big following and it gets a lot of hype behind it, and the right crew as far as production, directing, that stuff, it could be good. But it's like you got to have enough people to want to see it.
Well,
and
RJ,
that's not gripping me like some other things would.
Okay. Well,
I like Twisted Metal. Don't get me wrong. I like the game.
Well, good answer. I might get your hype level up a little bit after I tell you what the news is. RJ, okay. What's your thoughts on should they even adapt it?
I would say that PlayStation Productions and the PlayStation division, they obviously want to expand to tell stories and to get into the movie and television business. Obviously, we're seeing that with Uncharted and Last of Us. Would I say that Twisted Metal would make for the best possible TV show? Not necessarily. I think there's other narrative games Sony's made that could serve better, like an Uncharted, like a Last of Us, a God of War, a Horizon. But there is some potential for Twisted Metal to kind of be a clean slate for a writer to work with. And it has an interesting enough concept and world to where you could make a decent show out of it. So I'm like, if they want to try it, they feel like they got a good enough idea to make a show out of, well, let's see what it is, you know?
Hold on, I'm messaging someone on Twitter real quick.
Who is it?
It's okay.
Is it Zeno?
No,
Zeno's in the chat.
Serious.
Me and Zeno talked for like 2 hours on stream today. So yeah.
Is it Zentech?
No, Krypton. I'm just explaining that this is members content. He's welcome to come on. I was trying not to. He was messaging me about something else too, because he likes getting into movie talk. But I was trying to be discreet with that. But okay, so what would you think if one of the writers for Cobra Kai is working on this project for Netflix? Would that give you more confidence, because that's what's happening?
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I'm interested.
Yeah.
Even more so. If it's the Cobra Kai writers working on this, sure, why not?
Not all of them. One of them. I don't know which ones. I don't know how.
One is better than none. So.
Right. Here, let's bring up some articles here. Also, Anthony Mackie. So there's two sets of writers working on the same content. So let's get the Anthony Mackie up first, because he's going to be in the series as John Doe.
Who's John Doe?
I believe I'm trying to remember.
Sweet Tooth?
No, he's like, it'll be from the perspective of. I don't think John Doe was a major character. I think he was just in some of the storylines. I don't remember. I honestly don't remember. I think he's more like not a generic character, but so the player could take him through. Maybe that was Twisted Metal Black. Yeah. I don't remember. But going into, I think it's someone that's not going to be as. My interpretation of them even doing like that character is that they're giving someone fresher to the world of Twisted Metal. So it'd be like to help ease the viewer into the Twisted Metal world, you know, player character, something like Memes is saying. And I think that's a good way to do it. I don't know if I'd necessarily that's another thing. If they did a main character, would you want it like Sweet Tooth or something? I think Sweet Tooth would be more like a villain or something interesting. I think I do want a different character to take us through this, but Anthony Mackie, and it also says from Deadpool writers.
Oh, okay.
So there's Deadpool writers and a Cobra Kai writer. I have another article around the same time. Anthony Mackie will lead Sony's Twisted Metal live-action series adaptation, hailing from Deadpool writers Rhett Reese and Paul Wernick.
Oh, those are some really good writers. Okay.
Yes. Let me see if there's any other info here. An adaptation of Twisted Metal has been in the works for nearly a decade since Sony first partnered with Crank in Ghost Rider Spirit of Vengeance. I don't like Ghost Rider Spirit of Vengeance co-director Brian Taylor to write and direct a film adaptation. So they've been considering for quite a time. This past February, bringing new word that Reese and Wernick were developing a series with Cobra Kai's Michael Jonathan Smith writing. So that's important. And executive producing. Okay, so this is going to be a big step for this. If Michael Jonathan Smith comes consistent with now Twisted Metal, and then I'll get to Josh and RJ's thoughts on this after the success of Cobra Kai, and keeps that Netflix partnership on another project, he's going to be the go-to guy to adapt, really. Don't you think he's going to be he's writing and producing alongside the other duo? So he's going to be a powerhouse in adaptations, because what is the weaknesses of the entertainment industry? Adapting properties into a new medium. Even though Cobra Kai was a film like the Karate Kid series first, it still was an adaptation into a series instead of a film, So you have to consider that. That's still a hard thing to do. What's your thoughts there? We go to Josh first and then RJ. Now that you see this, are you taking it more seriously? What's your thoughts there, Josh?
So you said part of the Cobra Kai crew is going to be involved with these guys for the Twisted Metal project?
Right. Michael Jonathan Smith writing and executive producing.
It could be good. My only reservation is that I don't know, and I might be using wrestling terms here, that the IP is over enough. Like, the thing about Cobra Kai is that we haven't seen Karate Kid in so many years. And Karate Kid was huge in the 80s. That was a big IP. I like Twisted Metal. I want to see it good and succeed. I just don't think it's a big enough deal. And I'm not trying to hate. I'm just like, that's just from what I see it as an IP. It's a good IP. It's just like I think doing a Taken series would probably be more than freaking Twisted Metal. But I'm definitely interested. I'm intrigued. Oh, hell yeah. I hope it doesn't bomb. That's the only thing. Because I've seen some IPs fucking bomb.
This is a hard one to get right. I'll be honest with you. Adapting, I think bringing Cobra Kai and bringing that back was definitely a high hurdle. A lot of things to get right, but I think this might be harder. But let's get to you, RJ. What's your thoughts on this? What does this strengthen your thoughts about the potential of the series, and what are your thoughts?
I definitely think it makes it more intriguing than I would previously think it'd be. So I would say I will give this a shot. I will examine it when it comes out, and I will look and see what they do. So I hope it turns out to be everything that fans of the series want it to be. I think you have some talented people involved with it. So as long as they get some good writers and some good stunt coordinators, and they make sure that the action's on point, it could be a decent series. I don't know if it's going to be a big hit with like a bunch of broad mainstream appeal, but in the age of streaming, if this is just going to be a streaming television show, it doesn't necessarily have to be that. It can just be something cool for the fans as a niche fan base, get a couple seasons and great content,
Yeah, it does. It was big back in the day. It wasn't a super high profile franchise except for the PS1 era. And I'm intrigued. I like what Zeno said. Anything with real stunt cars shooting the crap out of each other will be a good time. Yes, I think we do need to have live action stunts. I don't know how they accomplish that. Obviously, the guns and the explosions are going to have to. A lot of it's going to have to be CG. Yes, Buku. I thought about getting a Sweet Tooth mask while I was still collecting masks. I did.
Do you think that Twisted Metal Max and RJ would be kind of like a Mad Max movie or film adaptation? with like
kinda.
the look and
I
everything.
think it'd have a similar vibe and visual aesthetic, but I think they could do some things to differentiate itself by maybe adopting a much more sillier and over the top tone.
Okay, so you want it to be silly and over the top. Yeah, I could definitely see that. I could probably get it over. It's just like as far as
I actually think that the Cobra Kai writer has the, like, I call Cobra Kai a boomer's soap opera. I think that's the right. I think it does have to be a little bit cheesy, a little bit. Even if you look at the original game cinematics, and I think they even had live action video for some of it, was somewhat cheesy, and I think that's the right angle for it. To have mass appeal. I mean, I think you could do it completely really dark too, but I don't know. I think if the Cobra Kai writer is there, I think you're getting something for more mass appeal than extremely dark. Not that it can't be dark too. Not that it can't have that flavor. That's my interpretation of that. It also has the Deadpool writers too, so I think there's going to be some comedy. There's going to be. I think it's. I'm very excited.
You're welcome, Zeno. That could be a 2 Degrassi where they kind of have a spec script that fits the game a little bit, so they decided, hey, let's just kind of give it an IP name and make it kind of connected to the IP.
Well, I'm excited for both the new game and the series, and then I want to get my PS3 out and play the last Twisted Metal. I could play Twisted Metal Black on my PS5 because I own it digitally, so I can do that.
Anthony has a question.
Oh yeah, yes, The Last of Us TV show.
Well, Max, are you ready to get into the mailbag questions now?
Well, I did have to. Let me show this real quick because I had a couple more articles, but yeah, we've covered a lot of time here, so we will get into it. Here is. Oh, let me see. That's Deadline is also covering it, but that's not the article I wanted to bring up. I apologize. It's this one. Hold on. I think I've seen Collider even interviewing before Collider stopped being a thing. I'm going to go back, watch the interviews with him on Collider. Michael Jonathan Smith, Sony Pictures Television. What other video game properties are they adapting? Because I know they want to get more into this. Sony, I'm not sure. I thought I heard something else they were adapting. Well, that's the guy. That's only. I recognize him from Collider interview with Harloff of when he was doing Collider Live. Overall deal. So it may be multiple projects too, is what I'm alluding to. What other Sony properties do you think would be interesting that you'd like to see him get your hands on before we switch topics there? I know RJ's a big Sony guy.
Jack and Daxter could be really interesting as a TV show. I know they did a Ratchet and Clank movie, but that getting another chance could be cool as like an animated series. Same with the whatever happened to the Sly Cooper movie, man. Where the hell's that?
I don't know. Yeah, I would love Jack and Daxter for sure. Anime, like CG, like Pixar type animation. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, kind of. Yeah. For all three of those properties.
Okay. All right. Well, let's get to, because you also have your weekly scoop series.
Yeah, episode 2. We're already on the second episode.
All right. So let's go here.
And apparently, Saggy will be there to yell at me, so we'll see how that goes.
Oh, good.
Yeah, good.
Let's bring up the members' mailbag questions here. We'll have Josh start it here. Okay, if you want to... Oh, I got to make it a little bit bigger. That's what she said. Oh, no. I shouldn't say that. All right, here you go.
We'll start with Blinded. Blinded Braille, thank you for the question. It says, pick 3 video games you'd like to see get a remake. Very good question. You want to start, Max?
Definitely Twisted Metal. Jack and Daxter. Trying to think of another fighting game. Like I'm trying, because I really like fighting games. I'm trying to think of a fighting game. There was a fighting game where they used to transform like werewolves and stuff. I forget what it's called. But because I like fighting games so much, I would want that. I forget what it's called. Beast something. I don't know.
Beast Wars?
Beast Wars, maybe? Yeah.
Dang it, you took one of mine.
Bloody Roar. Bloody Roar, yes. I think Bloody Roar,
yeah.
and Katsuka. Bloody Roar on next gen could be freaking amazing. I think it should be more violent, honestly. Not that I need violence, but for that type of game, you're going to want to see, yes, Bloody Roar would be amazing with really cool transformations that you could see more in the animation. So those are my three: Twisted Metal, Jak and Daxter, Bloody Roar, and actually those are all PlayStation. So that actually PlayStation has a lot of properties they need to bring back. So that's my three.
Yeah. Josh, you want to go next?
Yeah, I'm gonna be all over the place. Batman '89.
The game?
Yeah, it's for regular Nintendo.
Oh, okay.
The freaking Mega Man X1. That's the third one. And let's see. Breath of Fire.
Breath of Fire. Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
For me, this is tough to just do three. It's really tough to just
do give three. As many as you have on your mind. You just do your top three, and may do your top three after that.
Okay. Chrono Trigger, Final Fantasy VI, Metal Gear Solid, the original, Dino Crisis, Parasite Eve. I wouldn't mind seeing a remake of Resident Evil 4 potentially too. So it's just a couple I can name.
All right. Well, what's your top three that you want out of all those?
Out of all those, I would say Chrono Trigger, Dino Crisis, and Silent Hill. I'll say Silent Hill. I had mentioned that one. But Silent Hill.
Callie, get over here. Here is Relapses, Road Rash, yes, Ridge Racer, and Metal Gear Acid. Well, Zeno, you didn't leave a comment. This is, Zeno could be critical. You should have left the comment.
If you got a better question, Zeno, leave a comment.
Yeah. Photoreal Ratchet and Clank would be neat. The Grassy Knolls. I don't know. I like the animation so much. I don't know. Red Dead Redemption TV show. Hell yeah. I've never actually played Red Dead Redemption, the new one. I have to go back and play that. Yeah.
Well, if we can name more than freaking three, let me go for about 5 minutes.
Okay. Well, Han says I want a Lord of the Rings, the Third Age game. I want Lord of the Rings. Remember the games that came out during the movies, EA, and they're like beat 'em ups? I'd love like a remaster.
Yeah, those games. Like I would like that, but like if you remember one of the first games for Xbox 360, 99 Nights, if they did it that style with like the open, you're smashing the freaking goblins and shit, like that would be really cool for Lord of the Rings. But like some of the rare games like Dracula X was really cool in its time. And I would love to see like a remake for next gen, something like that. Or like the original Assassin's Creed, I think would be cool as well.
All right. You want to get to the next question here, Josh?
Right. Relapse. Thanks for hanging out with us, Relapse. Relapse asks, if you could have any arcade machine in your house, which one would it be? For me, probably be Turtles in Time. What about you guys?
I love most arcade games I could play at home. I want to get something that I can't. And I love light gun games. So I'm thinking like one of the Time Crisis light gun games.
Yeah, I have three. I have three potential ones.
So do I.
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
Mario Kart Arcade, because I want to play it and I never got to play it, and I love Mario Kart and I know it's different. Or maybe like one of those Star Wars, like Pod Racer, or one of those Star Wars arcade games, like the newer
TIE Fighter ones. Yeah.
Yeah. because you can't really get that experience in home. I want to get something that I can't get at home. Definitely something light gun, or if I had a mansion, I'd get some like really cool racing game arcade setups where where it has the seat, the chair, the wheel, and Mario Kart arcade is just like something that's so crazy. That's my answer.
Okay. For me, I have 3 potential ones. I would love to have the Simpsons arcade game, the original X-Men arcade game, and crap, what was the last one? X-Men and Simpsons arcade. Oh, Turtles in Time as well. I'd love to have Turtles in Time in my house.
Yeah. Told you, it's a good arcade game.
It is. or the Star Wars Battle Pod. The Star Wars Battle Pod would be amazing as well. I agree.
Yeah. Definitely agree.
All right. RJ, I'll have you read this one. This next member.
Yeah. H Barts 100 says
No, not that one. You skipped one.
I didn't skip one.
Yes, you did. You skipped one.
There's no comment right there.
Yeah, no, the other is. Look at it closer.
Oh, sorry, I put my glasses on.
Saggy Smellins asked you a question.
Yeah, Saggy Melons. Topic: why you love Saggy Melons. Question: why does Saggy smell like a dead rat on the streets of New York? You know what, Saggy? You don't smell that bad. Come on now.
Okay. Well, why do you love Saggy Smellins, RJ?
I love her.
It says, why do you love Saggy Smellins?
No, I think that's a topic for you, Max.
I think she's a great person. I like that she brings a lot of fire to commentary. She's got strong opinions. We don't always agree on our separate strong opinions. Had a lot of fun meeting her in real life. I'd like to meet more of you in real life.
Ooh.
Yeah. So. Oh wow, Firewater is co-signing that and needs a
body odor consultant.
She probably does, to be honest. She probably does, but
yeah. She brought me bubble tea. When I met her, we were playing Amico and bubble tea. So
yeah, I'm not cool enough to hang out with you guys. All right, see.
No, you can. Firewater, I don't know. I don't know. I
told you 2023.
I don't know. I haven't heard any updates. It's the new year. It's January 11th. Haven't heard any updates. Okay, so that's why.
Saggy's cool. I like her. She's nice.
So I don't know why RJ smells like a dead rat on the streets of New York.
I don't actually. I bathe pretty regularly.
Oh, you can't take baths when bubble tea. All right. So Josh, why do you love? It doesn't say like. Why do you love Saggy Melons?
Saggy's a good friend. She's been there for me. I'm still not cool enough to come on her show, but
well, neither am I.
No, it's because Restream. She keeps using Restream. It sucks. Doesn't let anyone on. I keep telling us to go back to StreamYard, but no.
Yeah, but Saggy's awesome, and I don't think RJ smells. RJ looks like he takes care of himself. So.
The Miko isn't dead. It's just.
It's in a coma. It's in hibernation.
And Max, at all your asshole friends, I probably get along with RJ the most. So.
Oh, out of all my asshole friends, wow.
Yeah.
All right.
RJ's awesome.
All right, and then H Barts 100 asked the question. I'll take this one. Do you think Matt Jarbo's right? No, not all the time. No, he said Matt Jarbo is right.
No,
he just made a statement.
Yeah, that's a statement.
Yeah, that's not a question.
Right about what, H Barts? About everything? About the meaning of life? What?
H Barts is buddies with Jarbo.
Hey, posted Sword Run. Yes. Hans is you got to get through me first, bitches.
No,
wow.
Said, you gotta get through me.
Yeah. Matt Jarbo was never right. He smells. This is what I mean by there wasn't a lot of members mailbag this week. I'll be honest. if we don't get a lot, we still will have the series, but I might do like every other week if we don't get like a lot of comments, and that might make it more special. I don't want to.
Do you think we should open it to just not just members? Maybe members get priority. That way more people can leave comments.
Honestly, no. It's 99 cents. Listen, I don't want to be a gatekeeper, but this is done for the only reason that I could do a separate show with questions and topics, but this is for members only. Like, you can even do criticism in here. This is a good way to interact with the people that can't make it on the live stream that may be members in the international community. So, and actually we have breaking news. Yeah, it's 99. It's not even $1. 99 cents is too much money.
Oh my God.
It helps Rhea. It helps Rhea get those emojis. Or Rhea gets to pick the emojis when we get.
She really wants those emojis. You seen her on Discord? Like, Rhea freaking loves them emojis.
Right.
That's cool. If Rhea likes them, I'm not hating, dude. I'm just like, I know she loves them freaking emojis.
All right, so we did get one more question. This is some next level question. I have a question. Where are the questions? Oh, God damn it. So this is what happens. I said to everyone, we still need more questions and comments.
Oh my God.
This is the plight. This is the plight of YouTubers. You ask people to do stuff, and I'm not criticizing viewers. I'm just like, this is kind of what can happen. Well, maybe it just happens to me. I'm like, we're not getting a lot of questions or comments, and this is the only one that was there.
Like, if I was doing this show just because I want something fresh and different, Relapse, when can we get you on, dude? Like,
yeah,
I want a one-on-one show, Max and Relapse. Just freaking co-host the thing, talk about some topics, have some fun. Like, yeah. I'll probably try to bring Relapse onto my channel when I can, but I got to figure out his work schedule and everything when it's good for him. But yeah.
No, he's no longer. RJ's no longer a co-owner.
I will be soon, though. I still own the StreamYard.
What's that?
Yeah, like RJ was able to let me in when you overslept. So,
oh yeah, here, since we don't have a lot of questions, I will reveal something else here. I'm thinking about. I'm not sure yet.
What's your idea,
I'm thinking a way to really. Okay, so let's talk shop a little bit, and don't say in the future, Max didn't do this. This is what I'm thinking of. Is if it's within, because I'm actually making somewhat money monthly on YouTube right now, and I do have to do that to pay down my bills. So I'm going to do what I can. But if the channel keeps growing, and actually, after I was up to 5,029 viewers, and then I made this topic went down to 5,024. I don't know why it happens. That's just the way the YouTube is. But if we get continued growth, what I'm thinking about is, some people or some partners that are associated with my channel that are members, maybe sort of power members that do a lot of YouTube content to support young content creators. I think I may add more like RJ, potentially, if it works out, more like RJ, so to cut down their StreamYard costs. And if I can make enough profits, which I'm not doing yet, which I'm going to have to do more video content for. I'm going to have to do single videos too, along with live streams to get the income up a little bit more. But there's also a benefit of that. If I make more funds, I could support the community more. I may just pay for members so they can have StreamYard 1080p, but I can't do that for everyone, and I don't want people to feel left out either. So I don't know. I'm trying to work that out. I'm thinking of potentially a website, although I really wouldn't do that unless there's some people interested in writing. I definitely want merch, and I'm considering StreamYard options for people. This thing is, I don't want anyone to get hurt feelings either, because I can only do certain spots, so I could probably do 3 more spots on my StreamYard, so everyone's production value could go up a little bit. So I'm thinking about all these things. These are all things that are going through my mind. Please don't hold them to me, because I'm just trying to think of ways to expand our group and to make us all more successful. And I'm seeing what I could do that's plausible within my budget. The other thing I've done on YouTube so many years is if you invest too much, then especially if you're a smaller content creator, then you don't make any money. And I'm not here just to make money. I'm here for the community, the fun and friendship. But when I came back, I said and it was because people brought me back in, like Saggy and Jarbo and you viewers wanted me to come back. I'm like, if I'm in debt, I'm having problems at work, and it's affecting me. And if I come back, I'm here for the fun too, but I am also going to treat it more like a part-time job. So these are all things that are going through my head, things that we could do to make it even better, you know. So that's things I'm considering. You know, I talked with RJ because I know he does this is before some people even started their YouTube channels. I talked with RJ a few months back, and he was doing a lot of live streams. So, and StreamYard gave a new function where you could add a member. That's why he can let people in. I was like, "Are you interested in this?" Because I knew he already paid for stream. He didn't do the free version. He paid for it. So, these are all things I need to consider. I'm going to do a lot of thought. I'm going to do a lot of thinking about how I could do it, and also so I don't hurt people's feelings too, because I can't do it for everyone. So that's what I'm working on. Mr. Nimoy, I should be here. I am here to earn a buck, but I'm not here just for the money. I'm not.
No, you do too much just to be here for the money.
Right. So I'm thinking of all these things of, you know, oh, wow, Firewater. You're getting a second job? Okay. Well, also Firewater, the other thing that's been beneficial and we got to reach out, I'll reach out to Firewater on Discord, is Firewater has considered doing a show before. Now that I've done this members mailbag, I think we could finally have a fire stream and post on the community section questions for Firewater, and then just have me and him, or have RJ and him, or Rhea or Josh or something, and have Firewater just fire off those questions from viewers and give them hard topics. So I have a way that I could set that up for you, Firewater, if you're still interested. You know, because Firewater said, I don't really have a channel, but I would like to do a stream maybe.
Yeah.
All right.
I remember when I first started, Firewater was on a lot of it, and then I thought he went into retirement or something. But it's good to see you again, Firewater. Yeah.
All right. Relapse said next week will probably be easier as my wife is working from home until the end of the week due to COVID. Our house is pretty small and she is EA, so she's always on the phone. Okay.
Yeah, we'll set something up for next week, Relapse.
Mm-hmm.
This has been a fun stream.
Stop that, RJ.
What?
I know what you're doing. No. Okay.
Hey, I said no. Saggy's just trying to bait me to get you in trouble.
Okay. Yeah, no, this is a fun stream. I did have one more article that we could go over since there wasn't a lot of questions. And again, not criticizing the viewers. It's just this is how I do things. If there's not a lot of engagement, I still want to do it, but maybe I might do it every other week or something. Because I think at the first we were doing a lot of questions and comments. So here, every video game, movie, and TV series in development right now, almost. So I thought we would look at that. I'm more positive about Uncharted right now, and I'm liking the things that I'm hearing about Fallout TV series and other TV series. So let's go through it. Let's just go rapid fire through this, see if our interest level is there. Oh boy.
Oh, that was a horrible movie.
Did you see it?
I did. It was horrible.
Oh boy. I was looking forward to. I thought the trailer looked pretty decent.
Yeah.
I know, but it was bad.
Uncharted, Sonic the Hedgehog 2, Super Mario the movie. Do you have confidence in this that it'll be on the level of Sonic?
Nope.
No,
not even close. It'll be funny as hell though.
I think it's gonna suck. I think Illumination's a very overrated animation studio.
Minecraft the movie. Now I know Minecraft is so popular. Well, I don't know why you need this movie though.
Well, this movie was in development like 10 years ago. It's only coming
out
now.
Because all the kids want it. That's why.
All right, fine. No.
No, he's not.
Oh, boy. Okay. So does anyone in the chat think that there needs to be I will give justice to rest. Okay, I can't have this, RJ. I
those two are talking smack in the chat. They're not serious.
Again, take what Saki's saying with a grain of salt. She's just trying to entertain your viewers in the chat.
Yeah.
Why is there depends here?
Huh?
Depends.
Listen, I don't need the don't get it twisted. I don't need depends.
You know that internet ads are tailor made to something you'd be interested in, right?
Cyberpunk. Oh, I didn't know this.
Yeah, they're making an anime. It's an anime by Studio Trigger, the same people who did Kill the Kill.
I actually think that they should do a live action Cyberpunk with Keanu because Matrix sucked so bad. They should do live action with Keanu. Yes, Tomb Raider 2, Alicia Vikander. Oh my god. This isn't like next level stuff. Yeah, no, they do matter, RJ.
I didn't say they didn't.
Please.
I didn't say they didn't.
It depends. It depends.
Again, Saggy is just trying to cancel me for no reason because she's bored. She needs to pull certain cards out, you know.
Oh, hey, Devin. Yeah, I want to get you back on the show as well soon, Devin. You know, I know when Rhea comes back. Oh, can I reveal something else to you, viewers? That thing with Rhea winning the Evercade, it like freaked the shit out of me. I was like, how did this happen? Like, It was weird. No, I know, but you know, no, like I mixed it up. So, you know, honestly, the person that had the name in there the most was H-Parts. Like the people that won had their name in the, you know, there were some people that had like sort of power level, which Rhea did have sort of power level, and so did you, Josh. But there were some people in there that had that and super chats. Well, our H-Parts had like 20 super chats.
I've given so many super chats and been a sort of power member.
You know, you were there too. No, I'm just saying that's why I was like, I don't want people. I was like, oh shit, people were gonna think I was being. If I would
have won it, I was gonna give it to Rhea.
Well, I was just like, this is freaking weird. This is freaking weird. And then if you watch the video over again, you could see I'm putting my hand in a clear bag. I didn't have anything in my hand ahead of time. I was like, I hope people don't think I'm cheating for Rhea because I wouldn't do that.
You weren't cheating. You were fine, dude.
No, I know, but someone in the chat did say, you know, I think it was memes that said. Totally not rigged. Hashtag totally not rigged.
No, freaking Zeno was saying it, but he was just joking around. So.
Well, I mean, that freaked me out. I was like, whoa. Like, I mixed it up so much. And I was, like, weirded out by that. Like, first pick, Rhea. I'm like, oh, my God. Okay. That was weird. All right, so let's get back here. Pokemon Detective Pikachu 2.
That's not true, actually. They announced that movie's been canceled.
Really?
Yeah, I think Justice Smith said they're not moving forward with it. They're doing some other Pokemon live action project on Netflix instead.
Okay. Interesting.
Well, these ads are not tailored for me because I don't have Alexis.
Also Mass Effect for Amazon. That should be interesting.
Oh yes, I think Star Wars got some competition. I'm serious with Mass Effect.
No, it doesn't. Come on.
Yeah.
Not even close.
Mass Effect was very.
Yeah, well, Mass Effect that franchise is on the wane, you know.
Former Marvel Studios Avi Arad though.
Not anymore. No. Again, this is outdated information. They just announced that it's going to Amazon.
Mega Man.
Yes.
No. Did you see how it looks? Looks horrible.
Oh, come on! You're a dunk artist.
No, that new cartoon coming out. Oh wait, is this a live action movie? Never mind.
That's what I was thinking.
Okay, never mind. Something else.
But I want Mega Man X. Like that was one of the things we were talking about remakes and video game movies. Like I would love a live action Mega Man X just to see it.
Well, Dave Bautista, I'm all for Gears of War movie.
Oh yeah,
but it says Return of Xander Cage. Triple X is the screenwriter. I'm like, oh god, that doesn't give me a lot of confidence.
I don't know if you're a fan of the Triple X movies. The third one was actually pretty good. If you like that,
you're on your own there, Josh. That was my least favorite of the three. I mean, I did buy it. I do have a steelbook of it. That just shows you how much of addiction I have. The reason I got it was Tony Jaa is in it, but I didn't like his character, and so was Donnie Yen.
Yeah.
Call of Duty movie. I need to see Sicario. I need to see both of them. Sicario 2 director. Borderlands. Yeah. Oh yeah.
That could actually be. That actually, I think, is potential.
Yeah, I think I've even seen some images. Half-Life. Oh yes. No, not J.J. Abrams. Oh no. I don't know if I want J.J. Abrams involved. What's your thoughts there?
I don't know.
This might be old too because J.J. Abrams.
I think some of these are old, but
Halo is actually happening. Series on Paramount.
TV show coming out.
Fallout Westworld creators. Jonathan Nolan from Westworld. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Last of Us. Yes. Silent Hill.
Yeah,
Just Cause. Firewatch. I don't even know what that is.
It's an indie game.
Shinobi.
Okay.
Whoa, what? Shinobi?
Yeah. Missile Command. What the hell? Amico's getting no, that's Atari too.
When is Tommy Tallarico gonna make an Amico movie based on one of the games they're making?
There needs to be a movie based on all the chaos of getting it to market.
Who would play Tony? Who would play Tony?
I think Tony would reprise
Tony. Get away.
Yeah, Tony the Geek Getaway would play him.
I've never, I was really looking forward to the Assassin's Creed movie, and I never saw it.
They canceled the sequel. They're making a Netflix series instead.
Is it live action?
Yeah, I want to see a live action.
Live action reboot.
Oh, that's great.
Yes,
that's great. Brothers in Arms. Heavy Rain. Rabbids.
Oh yeah,
Monument. What the hell?
I don't know.
Duke Nukem.
Yes, that would be cool.
I think John Cena would have been good for it, except he's now like in Peacemakers. It's not very similar, but
he could play both.
The Division,
maybe.
Watch Dogs.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Who needs The Sims? Listen, I don't want to be a hater of stuff, but there's some things I'm like, why? Why do you need The Sims?
Well, we don't need everything. They gave us a rebooted all that. We didn't need that shit either.
I mean, if they do it and it works, I'm fine with it. I'm just like, I don't get why.
I never cared.
Contra.
Oh yeah, buddy, that would be cool.
I just want a new Contra game. Five Nights at Freddy's, Fatal Frame, Carmen Sandiego, Tetris. What? Oh yeah, these are all rumored things in the past. Like, who needs a Tetris movie?
My kid's obsessed with that.
I love Tetris, but who needs a sci-fi trilogy around the iconic puzzle game?
What would you do with it?
I don't know.
Is it just like Attack of the Killer Tomatoes, but with blocks?
The rumor is that the Tetris movie would be about aliens, and the blocks are actually aliens.
Sleeping.
I'm like, how do you go with that? I'm not hating. I'm just saying, what would you do with it? Oh my god! But yeah, if you're going that route with the aliens, yeah, I can see that.
I need to go back and play Sleeping Dogs.
Not bad. That's pretty cool.
Portal. That would be an interesting one.
Oh yeah, that's from J.J. Abrams.
Oh yeah, screw it.
I'm good.
Screw it. Actually, I was.
Lynch, why?
I think these were. I think this is everything that was ever rumored. I think they moved on from some of these.
Yeah.
No, Just Dance the movie. What the hell? And I don't
even work.
I don't need to be dryer. What the hell?
Just
stop showing me Depends and ads.
Let's do it.
Fruit Ninja.
Fruit Ninja.
Metro 2033. Ooh.
Oh, that game looks cool.
Metal Gear Solid. I think they should have got Hugh Jackman for Solid Snake.
Oscar Isaac's a good pick, though.
Yeah, I've heard that too. Centipede, Splinter Cell, Dragon's Lair. Oh, and we have to end soon. Oh, The Witcher Blood Origin.
Yeah.
The spinoff series.
Well, we already got The Witcher, so yeah.
No, but it's...
Hold up. Yakuza is getting an adaptation?
Oh, that would be cool.
Assassin's Creed.
There you go. The TV show by Netflix, yeah.
Okay, actually, we need to end soon because RJ's almost live. I forgot.
Yeah,
I forgot there's this show
called... I
gotta
go do the weekly scoop.
Yeah. Thank you for watching. No, listen, I don't buy lots of pads and Depends. Sorry. And I'm not searching for them either on my computer. Usually if I need to get, one of those two, well, actually, I've had to buy both because I help with my parents. So I buy them at the store too. I'll tell you a story, but right before we go, when my grandfather's no longer with us, but when we were taking care of him, he had some issues too, and he was so against certain things. And I was one of the first ones that tried to get him to get the wear Depends. And I bought them, and he threw me out of his house. So I went to return them, and then the cashiers, because they weren't opened or anything, and the cashiers gotten snarky, and she's like, because think about buying Depends. Think about returning them. So because they ask you why you're returning these, I'm like, so it wasn't what you're looking for? It doesn't work? Or I'm like, shut the hell up. These are not for me. I don't buy a lot of Depends. Stop it, internet. But that's really, thank you, Josh. Thank you, RJ, for joining me for Members Mailbag.
And everybody get ready for the weekly scoop.
I'm interested because I don't know all the scoops this week. Hashtag RJ stole my idea.
I know, I stole your idea, and I'm making a great show out of it. It's how the YouTube economy works.
That's true. All right. Well, thank you, everyone. See you later, and go check out RJ's show in 4 minutes.
Yeah. Bye, everybody.